This week's Ramp It Up activity is all about ordering rational numbers and comparing rational numbers. So we're going to do a quick review on ordering and comparing rational numbers. Rational numbers can be fractions, decimals, whole numbers, or integers. So when you're ordering these rational numbers, you need to make sure you're looking at what form they're in. When you see questions about ordering and comparing rational numbers, they might be in any form of rational number. So we're going to talk about what to do when they're in different forms. So first, let's practice by putting these numbers in order from least to greatest. So it's really important also that you look at which order you're going in. A lot of students will mistake the order, and that can cause them to get the problem wrong. When determining the order for these numbers, I would put them on the number line. It's easier for me to see that -6 is to the far left, which would be the least value, while +6 is to the far right, which is the greatest value. The numbers in between would be -5, -2, and 3. So I can put these in order pretty easily if I look at my number line. Earlier in the year, we learned how to convert fractions into decimals and decimals into fractions. When I'm comparing rational numbers, I find it's much easier if they're all in the same form. So when I'm looking to go from a fraction to a decimal, these are just division problems. 1/2 would be equivalent to 1 divided by 2. The top dog always will go in the house. Even though 1 is smaller than 2, it still goes in the house. So that gives me 0.5 or 5/10. 4/5 would be the division problem of 4 divided by 5, which would give me 0.6 or 6/10. So we're reviewing going from decimals to fractions. I have the decimal 0.8. I'm going to say it in the correct version of 8/10. And I'm just going to write that in its fraction form. And then of course I'm going to simplify. I want my fractions in the simplest form. My second example is 55/100. 55 over 100 can be simplified down to 11/20. For my final problem, I want to put all of these numbers in order from least to greatest. So before I do anything, I'm going to make these all the same type of rational number. It gets a little confusing if you're comparing fractions and decimals. So I'm going to turn these all into decimals so I can put these in order correctly from least to greatest. So 1/2, we've already done that one together, but if I put 1 divided by 2, I get 0.5. And then 3/5, 3 divided by 5 will give me 0.6 or 6/10. And I can put these in order as 2/10, 1/2, 6/10, and 65/100. So your next step is you're going to complete the 5 problems below and then watch the second video to make sure and check your work. Good luck.